I need a light. How about it, huh?
Well, Fred, there he is. Get over there. The only piece of baggage you've been expecting from St. Simmons is the real class type of proper gents that treat him nicely.
Oh, don't worry. They both get first-class accommodation.
How's Valerie?
Oh, she's up at the cabin with her sister. In this heat, you can't breathe at our place. So she'd rather put up with the mosquito bites down by the lake.
Up you go. You too. Get moving.
You'll pay for this with your life.
No! I'm innocent! I'm innocent!
You'll be hanged on the morning of March the 1st. And may God have mercy on your soul.
No!
George Ryan Jr. Murder. I was following your case in the papers. I was hoping they'd get you. I was sure they'd dangle your shoes. But you bought yourself off real nice. You greased the palms of a couple of posh lawyers and you got yourself 30 years instead of the noose. Real clever. Smart. You rich blokes do everything so easy. You think with money you chums can buy anything, right? Well, you're a nobody once you get shut up in Simmons Prison. In that place, everybody's the same. Faceless. No more champagne for you, Mr. Ryan. You're like they are. You're just a number.
Hey, you. How about some water? Just a drop.
Get them! This way! This way!
Quick, up against the tree. What's the matter with you? We need the keys. They're right behind us. Help! Shut up! Go on, take up his belt. The key's inside.
No! Don't kill him.
Sergeant, what happened?
They got away. No, leave them alone. They're armed. We can't afford to go in here. Let's go back to the train.
You'll be all right.
Give it here. There's no key. It's not here.
Hey, friend.
I'm not your friend, do you hear? I'm sick of your face, the damn stink of your hide. A bullet will fix that.
Don't you think we ought to save him?
We gotta separate.
You can't shoot better than that. Give it to me.
Keep still. Now the last one will be for you.
Hey, where you running?
I go my way, you go yours.
No. You can't go without me. I'm coming with you. Hey, where you going? Take me with you. Hey!
All right, hurry up.
I never thought that killing an animal would be so hard. An animal fight's different from a human.
Have you ever killed a man?
Yes. A soldier's life's my cup of tea. It's a serious and a very dirty profession.
What rot. It's just a business. The people that make it dirty.
Now you look here. You ain't such a white lily. I thought they wanted to hang you.
I never killed anyone. Not anyone. They got the wrong man.
I'm real glad to know that. We're all angels, aren't we? What are you trying to do? Hey, I'm talking to you.
The sun doesn't get to this side of the tree. North is that way. The railroad runs on that side. The river must be to the east, that way. If we can make it across the river, we'll be close to the border.
About 40 or 50 miles from here.
It's an hell of a long way. Are you sure of that?
I'm only sure of one thing. If there's a way out of here, I'm gonna find it. I'll find it sure as hell. We gotta cross the river. It's our only hope.
Hey, there's a boat. Quick. Hurry. Pull.
I'll bet.
What?
I'll bet this is the first time you've had a bath since prison.
Come on.
Wait. Listen, we've been going for 3 days on an empty stomach. I can't go on. I can't go on any longer. Do you hear?
Listen, buddy, so you're hungry. Well, what do you expect of me? I'm not your nursemaid. Understand? Now get away from me.
What are you doing?
We're out of matches.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm dying, you understand?
Hear that? The whole jungle. If I don't get this fire starters, there's not much chance that we'll make it out of here. They'll eat us alive. Done it. I told you that I could do it. Where are you? A fire! Look! Hey! Hey, look what I've done. What's the matter with you? What happened? Idiot.
Let me die. You go on alone.
Look. Look! Look! We're saved! We're both saved! We're gonna make it. We'll make it. That's it. We're saved. We're saved. Hey. You can't die now. You gotta hang on. Do you hear me? Come on. You mustn't die. He was my friend, but I didn't even know his name. Heavenly Father, please take care of him in your infinite love.
I plow Bolulu round.
You pay for this with your life.
Vuelo con el pincao. You'll be hanged that morning until you're dead.
That's quite an increase.
You know it's unavoidable, especially for this kind of product. And you're buying the pure stuff, naturally.
You only wanted half that price the last time I bought some.
Look, I've already told you labor's gone up and continues to get more expensive. I fight unreasonable costs every day, and what they get a day you would not believe.
It doesn't matter. Listen, I called you here for another reason. My friend, you should be aware of a certain fact that's important to both of us, and especially you. Do you understand?
Not yet.
3 years ago, 2 convicts got away. They were the ones that fled from a prison train.
Yes, they were charged with murder.
Well, we've been told that one of the 2 not only survived, but is living in a lonely pagan village in the heart of the jungle.
That's the one whom the natives apparently named Zambo.
It's their word for the king of the jungle.
Didn't I read something about it?
The government's offered a reward.
Yes, the danger of a local revolt. I know it was something like that. Maybe they don't exactly like the big hold he has over so many of the people.
The fact is, the natives have created a myth out of this Zambo character. The government's about to announce that it's decided to triple the reward. Many people will be interested.
Are you kidding? I'd be the first one.
You're positively the only individual that knows the complete region.
And if I find him, I kill him?
It's up to you, if you want to.
Super. They all here? Yes, this way. Watch your step. Sabawa. They are all young and strong. They are very good workers. Well, we shall see. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. You, come here. No, this one's too young. Oh, these are okay, but those 2 in the back, no, they're too young for me. Yes, Mr. Morris.
They look skinnier than the last bunch. What do you feed them, leftovers? Let's go, Suba. We haven't got all day.
Come on, hurry it up. Get him ready.
Hey, you. Set those men free.
Zambo! Zambo!
No! right, you all go back to your villages. You're free. Go on. You saved my life.
Your life is very precious to us, Zambo.
You took quite a chance, though. Thanks a million. You're brave.
Zambo has fulfilled our prayers. We hear what the men say all about you.
We'd better take care of that wound.
But it burns only a little. It is a small wound.
Come on.
You didn't fire a single bullet, you fool. Why not? Zambo I not kill, because he is people's friend. You'll pay.
You're a big, brave man, right? You'll have to be brave for this because it's alcohol and I think it's going to hurt you just a little bit. Not bad. It just burns a little. The hurt will go away. You wait.
12 men against you, and you won.
There weren't that many men.
Will I be strong when I grow older?
Well, that depends. Right now, I think you better give that arm of yours a rest. In 2 or 3 days, you'll be well. Wait and see. There's no need to worry.
What is the medicine you used on the boy?
It's called alcohol, a disinfectant. It's made from the juice of a coconut.
Alcohol.
Zambo has cured many with this magic water.
He is a great friend to all the people here.
This burns like fire, but it's precious.
The pain is good.
It seems your friend likes to keep us waiting.
I must tell you that in such a country, one gets used to that.
He did receive your note.
I assume.
And you told him we'd meet him here.
At midnight. We ought to wait for him.
But he's very rude.
Possibly. He is, however, the only guide I know that's reliable.
Good evening, miss. Evening, gentlemen.
Mr. Juanez.
Yes, that's right.
Allow me to present Professor Woodward, my friend and colleague. And this is Miss Grace, his niece.
Why is it you sent for me?
We're making preparations for a safari, Juanez. Make yourself comfortable.
Thanks.
My name is Parkins. I'm financing this expedition into the jungle under the guidance of Professor Woodward to follow the river's course all the way to the Great Falls of Claristan, and then, after we do that, to go into the jungle of Fumitet.
You see, I hope this place will prove important to demonstrate a truth. All my calculations indicate that very close to that zone exists traces of an ancient city that is buried.
Not a single explorer as yet has dared to venture into the zone because it's believed the territory is occupied by a very hostile tribe. Now, the one person who's able to guide us is the famous Zambo, a man who's virtually ruler there. So you see, Juanez, you'd have the task of trying to find him.
That man is not so easy to find.
We were told that you could help us, and the jungle you know well. You must tell us if you are willing.
We're hoping to convince him to take us beyond the torrents of the river. That'd be fabulous. Think of meeting the famous king of the jungle. Think of our having an interview.
My spoiled niece is a journalist and photographer, and quite a good one.
A rather expensive operation.
Let me assure you, money is not a real problem. We shall give you all that's needed. Obviously, we'll leave it to you to provide whatever kind of equipment you think you'll want. A boat, of course, a few rifles, carriers, but you know better than we.
And when do you want to begin?
When you're ready.
I'll pay you 300. Agreed? Is it a deal?
For me, that's fine.
If you are in agreement, we'll handle the money business tomorrow at noon. Possibly our starting day can be set. You can then start on the arrangements to be made.
Hi.
Morning, Zambo.
How's the arm?
It's all better. Look.
Hey, not bad. Let's you and I go get some water.
Zambo, how do you know so many things?
Oh, I learned a lot of things in school. And from life as well.
What's school?
What's school? Well, school is a place where one studies and learns many things. For example, reading and writing.
What's that?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. Now, what's that all about? Here,
Where you going?
I want to see what's going on.
Me too.
Eben, you stay right here.
Help! Help! Zambo! Zambo! Help! Zambo! Help! Help! Zambo! Help!
Well, look who's here. Old Max and his favorite son. Don't be scared. He's a friend of mine. No need to worry. He's harmless. He wants his belly rubbed. Turn over. Go on. That's it. His old man is very vain. He's always posing. He could have been a successful actor. If he wasn't so lazy. He's quite a fellow. A long time now we've been good friends. See how gentle he is? He hurt his paw once and I took care of him. Just like his old man. Wait, hold it, stop! Come out. All of you come out here. Come on. Every one of you. Now that's better. Let's talk this out. Now then, what's going on here?
The tribes must respect each other's boundaries, and they know that is a sacred rule. Their warriors came into our territory while we were in the forest hunting.
It's not true, Zambo. And a quarry man wants to marry one of our women. We must punish both of them.
Now listen, that isn't anything to fight about. If the parents don't object, allow them to marry. We'll have a wedding and a feast. That way both the tribes will be brought together.
You'll be leaving immediately. You'll have marks on the way to keep up with the trail that I've taken. I'll give you the usual signals before you attack.
You're joking. Leave right away? Listen, you know what it would cost to organize this little journey? You need some boys and a boat.
Listen to him. Oh, he's clever, you know. I must commit Eddie to an old folks' home. The reward money will definitely pay for it. Here, this ought to be enough. I leave tomorrow, so you'd better start looking for your men. You should stay at a distance. If you don't, you're taking a chance. Get it? See that you stay well back. But you can always catch up with us late at night.
I'm dying of the heat. Can't we go faster? It's so hot.
No, you'll just have to be patient.
And besides, it might frighten our friends over there. We can't do that, can we, Juanez?
Oh, look at those two right there. Down there, the great falls.
At that point, the river gets pretty brutal. That's why we'll have to go ahead on foot. Go on over to that side.
This makes it all worthwhile, don't it?
It's lovely.
Aliketetewa, Yamoto Miyaka Minji, Pita Toko Miyaka.
men and a boat that goes boom, boom, boom.
How many?
So 3 white men and 1 woman.
A woman?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if there's a woman, it probably means there's some kind of missionaries. I'm gonna go take a look anyway. Eben, what are you doing here?
I want to come with you.
I don't want you to come along. You stay away.
You won't have anybody there to help you. You need to have a friend.
You'll only be in the way.
Please.
All right, but you do as I tell you.
It wasn't necessary to shoot.
But what else could I have done?
Grace. Thank you. I'm Professor Woodward, and this is my niece, Grace.
We're very grateful.
May I ask what you're doing here?
Actually, we came here to find you, and instead it seems that you found us. We wanted to talk to you.
Why?
We need your help. You see, our expedition is scientific. You're familiar with the area, I understand, and you could take us deep into the jungle to a place where...
Please, there's plenty of time. There are more important things to settle. For instance, I think we must decide where we're going to spend the night, don't you?
Well, you might camp near me. My house isn't far from here. There's only one thing. I'm going to have to take your weapons, your rifles and pistols, till I know you better. Don't worry. You'll be all right in the jungle, as long as you're with me.
Hey, you, over there.
I wonder how the men are holding out. Let's go and see. How are the men?
They're tired. We really gave them a good workout today. They'll feel better tomorrow.
Have you ever seen this Zambo before?
I haven't, no. How could I? I've never been this far up the river.
How did you manage to teach yourself all of the native tongues and customs of the natives? And you know everything about the habits of animals.
Well, when it's a matter of survival, you'd be surprised how fast you learn. And then after what had happened, it taught me to live again. Actually, the old days I don't miss at all. I'm free here.
Ah, yes. Freedom. You could put it that way. But then you're used to it, aren't you? It's become a habit, of course, but then we're all creatures of habit. It's a vast kind of prison, certainly. But you're hardly a free man.
Only 2 people in the world know I'm innocent. I'm one of them.
How could you have lived through it, where other men have not succeeded? You had great courage.
Well, it was a matter of pride. Most of my life was wasted on buying what I wanted. Cars, clothes, women, you know. Whatever you call it, that was me. Oh, I enjoyed it. Till the trial, when they said I was guilty of killing a man. I was about to spend the rest of my life in prison for a crime I didn't commit. So I decided to escape. That's all. When I jumped the train, I wasn't sure I'd make it. Well, I sure did. I made it. I lived. And after being among these people, I wouldn't want to go back to your world. I wouldn't fit in even if they made me a free man tomorrow. My life is here.
I don't think you've any right to say that till you're proven innocent.
Hold it. If you're not too tired, you can set up camp on the other side of the mountain. What do you say? All right.
Fine.
Okay, let's go.
Badu.
Kaluba. Hey, look over there. That's his mark.
Yeah. Well, we know we're on the right track.
Yeah.
Table, voila.
Savages can exist in the age of our modern society.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, they dance and beat a tom-tom. Meanwhile, we're waging wars over half the world. In a great many ways, these people are more civilized than we are. I've learned a great deal from them. I've seen them being taught by their fathers. And that's their only school.
Tibalu.
Brother.
Look at that.
This is fantastic. Come and look. It's marvelous, Uncle.
This is it, Grace. Buried in that jungle is the mythical city of the sun. The ancient city that was called Zimbabwe.
Baobek. Zimbabwe modi tu ifan boom Baobek. Obi tora la sabafen.
He says the city of Zimbabwe was destroyed by a fiery storm. That's what the legend is.
Lava, of course. The eruption of a volcano in these mountains. Well, let's not waste time.
What's that?
You will hang on the morning of March the 1st, and may God have mercy on your soul.
It's horrible.
It's life. The survival of the fittest.
All right, there's another marker. Badu.
Grace, look. Come quickly.
Badu, now look now.
Look at this. Magnificent. Look, Grace, the very walls of the buried city, just as I imagined. I knew it. It's fantastic. Parkins,
You mean
look at
this is really it, Henry? We found it?
You can tell them to unload. We've reached our destination. They can put up the tents. Look at the size of these stones.
How far does it extend?
Look at this, Parkins, the simplicity.
Okay, tell your men to unload.
Are you
Put
on the
everything
mark?
down.
Maki maki. Ubayadi maki. Nabundo, nabundo.
Well, are you tired?
No, I'm happy.
Want to tell me why?
I suppose it's just that after all these months of waiting, Uncle's finally realizing his dreams. Because I never dreamed it possible for me to see so many beautiful and interesting things.
And what?
Well, because, I don't know, I'm just happy.
Baloduka, ukul kila. Maki, suona kona. 1, 2, 3. Bakala. Baloduki Nikola. Ladukila.
Dilaga. Nikoba, Dilaga. No. Some features of this drawing suggest a certain species of bird. The one place that this particular bird has been found is here in this region. It's because of this drawing from the British Museum in London that I find myself here. I'm certain to find what I've been looking for, but there's a lot of work to be done.
I'm afraid, Professor, that I'm not going to be much help to you. It's not my line.
Well, my niece can explain the whole project to you. That is, if you're interested.
Grace is the most thorough assistant the professor has had, you know.
Yes, I'd be glad to explain things.
Mr. Parkins, the men have prepared supper.
Oh.
You can eat now if you
There's
want.
still some light.
I'm famished. Please, let's eat now.
Come, it's time now.
All right.
Come on.
Before it's dark.
Lakiana Tiki. Peek.
Since your escape, the press has written a great deal about you. They've re-examined various angles of your trial. One reporter, for example, is sure you're innocent. Every week there's a new article. I'm convinced that you're innocent. But there still remains the mystery of the woman whom you've always refused to name. All you'd have to do is reveal her name. If you did, it would surely open up the whole trial. Do you love her very much? You do love her.
Love to her has no meaning.
But then, why?
It's not important now.
Grace, look what I found. Come quickly. Everyone, come and look. Harry, come and see what I found.
Zambo, Zambo!
Come here quickly, everyone.
Zambo, what is it?
Look at this.
Oh, Uncle, it's fantastic.
I've never seen anything like it. Fabulous thing. They look like rubies to me. Rubies, do you hear? The eyes are genuine rubies, I know. Marvelous discovery to have made. Marvelous. Look.
Something's happened.
You could be right. Let's get 'em moving. Incredible, Henry. Have you ever seen anything like it? Can you imagine what remains still to be discovered?
Should be nearby.
Henry, shouldn't we put the jewels in a safe place instead of leaving them there in the open?
They've been safe for centuries.
Tigala! Nabundi! Nabundi! Tigala! Tigala! Tigala!
What's happened? What's going on?
Nabundi! 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 Nabundi!
Grace, quickly, bring the camera. The drawing from the museum has the same kind of markings. Grace, get as near as possible. Look, it appears to be part of the same design. That's fine. Perfect. Look at this. My God.
Imagine being so incredibly lucky.
It appears to form a complete thought.
But then, can't you decipher the symbols? You ought to be able to. Why can't you just treat them like words? Actually read them.
Not so easy. You see, I can recognize some, but not many.
Wait, look at this symbol with the two eyes.
Yes, that one is surely meant to signify life. The symbols indicate these people had achieved a high grade of civilization that could have been more advanced than the Mayans or the Incas. They studied the stars and cosmic harmony. Let's try to read them. This is the eye of a divinity, and this the sky of blue. This could signify to leave the ground, to ascend, and go very high into the clouds. Now, when the eye drops to earth, it's hidden, obscured, then it's transformed some way and is revealed as a shining creature. A goddess that watches earth.
Oh dear. The sun. Could it mean the sun?
Of course.
Yes, the sun.
It's the sun.
Well, then, you've discovered it.
No, not yet. That's not all. I know very little. There's a great deal to decipher.
I think you should have a cup of tea.
Thank you.
What do you say if I go and make some? How about you two?
Ah, marvelous idea, Grace. It's just what we need.
Tea is the only drink that quenches thirst.
Yes.
Don't think that any of you will ever be able to leave here. For you've seen the idol with the red and flaming eyes. Those evil eyes. And he'll wreak vengeance. And it's all because of them.
Zambo will keep us from danger.
No. I say Zambo doesn't know what we're risking.
Then we must help him see it.
No. It's likely that Zambo would say we're being only foolish. No. Zambo sees but the eyes of the lady. She's weaved a spell, see? She's holding him with her gaze.
Well, my dear, it's not very much like home, is it?
You mean Staffordshire?
Sounds nice.
I hate Staffordshire.
Oh.
Bring the flashlights and those ropes.
Jalaki sai, mida loco.
All right, that's fine. The flashlights, quick.
Hey, what's the matter? Didn't you hear? Oh, no. You stay here.
Over here. Bring the light over here.
Let me see. It's fantastic. Look.
I told you. All my theories and calculations have proved correct.
Frankly, I was more than a bit skeptical. But that was only at first. Now imagine all the treasures that are yet to be found. It should be very lucrative, judging by present prices.
Everything remains here, you understand? It will belong to the people of this territory.
Oh, ridiculous. Do you expect an ignorant bunch of savages to appreciate what we found?
I agree with George. We're here for research only. Either we all agree to this or we stop everything and leave. We don't have the right to take...
Don't you see? Then any vulture that comes along, unhampered by your scruples, will help himself to everything.
I don't think you'll have to worry about that.
Exactly. Without George's help, no one could ever find this place.
Listen, I'm not stopping now. To go back without getting what I paid for is absurd.
You people are all the same.
That's not true. I don't agree with Mr. Parkins, and neither does my uncle.
Why are we arguing, really? Why should we ruin this marvelous day? It's so futile. These discoveries should belong to the entire world. Some of us might not agree, but to get angry is stupid. I think that most of us are tired and excited. We could all do with some sleep.
Uncle? Uncle? I've looked everywhere for him. He's not here.
Are those your uncle's footprints?
Yes. Yes, they are.
We'll follow them to see where they go.
All right. He's gone in there.
Come on, you better start talking. You tell us what happened to the professor, or you don't get a drop of water. Get out of here, everyone. Go on. Get out.
No.
You're gonna start to talk, aren't you?
What have you done with him? Answer me! Answer me!
Go, go. David.
I'm ready to talk. Please let me alone.
What's going on? No, you wait here.
No!
Wait there! Untie me, hurry up. Stay back!
Sun. The sun. The golden sun.
Golden eye. The golden sun is the eye.
Careful, Zambo!
You move one finger and I'll fire. Do I make myself clear? Saladi, body! Saladi, body, body!
Sun. Golden sun. The sun shines through for us all.
What? George, come outside.
The sun shines through. The eye of the sun god.
Henry! Quickly!
Luberaka. Su, Banu.
When the light shone on the totem.
What are we going to do? The fever's no lower.
Shone right through.
He's only suffering from shock. I don't think there's anything the matter with him physically, but it's the man's mind I'm worried about. Parkins, you'll have to get him back to the city, alone. I've got to find Grace. She's in danger.
We can't go and leave behind all these jewels, though.
Is that all you care about? Get a move on. Men, gather round. Come on.
Tell me now. Tell me what happened to you. What is it you've seen? What is it you've done?
The light shone through the totem. It shone through there.
Listen now. I want you to pack up the equipment and all the supplies we brought here. The professor must be taken to a doctor, so you must do everything to get him back as soon as you can. Remember, I'm depending on you.
This is ridiculous. Where the devil are we? Show me the right way. If that's the trail, then why don't we take it?
Because this trail is the trail of death. Listen to the drums. Now the whole jungle is against us.
Ah, that's ridiculous. Come on. Hurry.
Soon, the sun caused a bright glow. Then blue and gold lit up the altar. There was peace. I was one with the earth and sun.
A most interesting experience, but I'm afraid we'll have to say goodbye. I'll look in on you later.
Yes.
Well, he's clearly much improved. It's just that our minds recover from a great shock rather slowly. But as I told you, we'll have to wait a while. I'm quite sure that when he gets back home to London, he'll have a much better chance of making a rapid recovery. And I'm sure he's well enough for the trip back. And we can hope the change will benefit Grace, who's more exhausted than you realize. The best thing they can do is get some rest and some sleep. The sooner the better.
We're very grateful to you, Doctor. You've been more than kind.
You're planning to leave with them, I take it?
No, they'll be leaving immediately. Unfortunately, I'll be delayed by some business. I'll join them as soon as I can.
What a pity.
Yes.
Well, Parkins,
yes,
good luck.
Thank you. Well, what did I tell you? You're well enough to travel to England. Aren't you happy?
Yes, I suppose. That strange light.
I know.
But why don't you listen to me? Do you think I'm imagining it? The door opened before my eyes.
I believe you, Henry. Calm down.
One must wait for the rising sun, when it shines on the totem. Are you listening to me?
Yes, but the doctor said to stay calm. I've got to go and join Grace now. We're going to the agency to make reservations on the boat. She's waiting for me downstairs. I must try not to keep her waiting. You understand, hmm? Be back soon. You might make him a cup of tea. See if you can manage a little smile, hmm?
Yes, I will.
It's this way, isn't it?
Yes.
Ah, there's something I've got to attend to. You go to the travel agency to make the arrangements. I'll see you later for dinner.
All right.
I'm looking for Mr. Van Dalen.
He's not here.
Well, why don't you look? Perhaps this may make it easier to find him.
It may.
Tell him I should like to speak with him.
Yes, sir, right away.
I believe you wanted to see me.
Mr. Van Dalen.
Yes.
My name's Parkins. Am I disturbing you?
Not at all.
May we sit down?
Yes, of course.
I'm looking for someone who can help me organize an expedition. I'm planning to go to Fumetet, into the heart of the jungle.
Would you call this one scientific?
Well, I suppose you might.
A persistent man.
Who'll pay the price.
Can I offer you a drink?
Yes, thank you. A whiskey.
Candy, 2 whiskeys.
Well?
I'm quite sure that I'll be able to accommodate you.
Very kind of you.
Zambo, innocent! Money. Zambo, innocent!
Facts that could only condemn him, and refused entirely to mention her during the trial. But this time there is proof beyond a shadow of a doubt. Susan Grant, the confessed murderess, admits to lying when she claimed that the man called Zambo did the shooting. That he is innocent. So he's innocent.
And now I'm told that Grace has taken it upon herself to go back into the jungle just to bring the happy news to him.
She's what?
Yes, that's right.
Into the jungle alone?
So
But
it seems.
You shouldn't have let her, Henry. It's absurd. Incredible.
My niece is an extraordinary woman. She'll get there.
Here he is. Now that you've heard the news, what are you going to do?
Don't worry. I'm not leaving. I'm staying here.
Grace, what are you doing
I
here?
came to bring you some marvelous news. Susan Grant confessed to the murder. You're free.
Well, what does that mean? I'm already free.
Well, it means that you can come back to civilization.
To civilization? You mean contaminated wastelands, senseless murder everywhere, exploding bombs in airplanes. That's your civilization.
I was hoping you'd come back to London with me and...
I can't, Grace. I'd rather not. It's a nice thought anyway. Actually, I was hoping you might be coming back to stay with...
Here, I can't. You've decided you're much better off, but...
That's okay. We each live in our own special jungle, only I like this kind better than one of cement.
Yes, I suppose you're right. What about the treasure my uncle discovered?
I'll have it shut up so that no one will ever find it again. By the way, how is your uncle?
It's coming along fine. He'll be all right.
I'm glad to hear it.
He told me to tell you that he's very grateful to you. George, if you ever do decide to come back, I'll be waiting for you.
And if you ever decide to come back, I'll be waiting for you.
I want to
Professor
thank
Woodward
you
and his
for
niece.
everything.
Thank you.
All you need is a few weeks' rest. This hot weather is too much of a strain on anyone who's worked as hard as you have. And you gain nothing by keeping all this a secret. I think the world is entitled to be told about these discoveries, Henry.
I thought we agreed this would not be discussed.
Well, in London you do have certain journalistic opportunities, and you owe it to yourself to take advantage of them there.
Parkins, what's the point of insisting? Leave us in peace.
We have very little to show for our efforts.
What is it you're looking for? Royalties? There are more important things than having money.
That's one thing I don't choose to argue. I can't help it so far as the only diversion I know. Other delights elude me. I'll try to keep my mind open.
I doubt whether it's worth the trouble. You'll be dead.
Well, until I die, it enables me to do as I choose.
Yes. And you satisfy yourself asking for more than you can use. That's why you'll be coming back as soon as you can. Goodbye, Mr. Parkins.
Well, Henry?
Thank you. And good luck.
Mm.